Excuse me, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, just to let you guys know, I could end this live at any point. But getting back to, because I'm at work right now. Getting back to what I was saying. Yeah. Personally, for me, I never considered Beyonce light skinned. Ever. I've always considered her brown skin. You gotta understand that people have a difference in opinion. And it's not that big of a deal. But I have this chick in my comments complaining, freaking out that I said Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Halle Berry were lighter skinned at their natural complexions than Beyonce. I was like, well, sweetie, look at the photos. Photo right there, that's Halle Berry on the top left. On the other side, you can see a picture with Nicki Minaj and Beyonce. You see the photo down here with Rihanna and Beyonce? Yes, Beyonce is always darker. She's always darker, okay? You just have to accept that, sweetie. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be mad at anything. I didn't say she was Lupita's color. I didn't call the lady dark skinned, okay? I am not calling Beyonce dark skinned. I would never call Beyonce dark skinned. Who would do that? Especially at my complexion, period. But point is, I kind of actually thought she was light brown skinned. I did. I thought she was light brown skinned. But then I just came across this thing that I saw, and it was like a picture or whatever, and it said her foundation color. And foundation color isn't caramel. It's not toffee. It's not bronze. It's not anything light brown. It's like what it said. It said something about a brown sienna or sable or some kind of color like that. So if that's the color that she is, and she's brown skinned like that, then she's brown skinned, okay? Now, to me, I honestly think it's quite easy to see this. Lady's trying to say that she's the same color as Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle is white passing, sweetie. Beyonce doesn't look like a white woman. What's wrong with your fucking eyes? Seriously. I'm sorry. But that's an insult to Beyonce's beauty. Beyonce is beautiful. She doesn't look like any white woman. Seriously. You know what I said about Meghan Markle when she married Prince Harry? I said, dude, don't do it. Your kids are going to be ugly. Seriously. Because she did not look anything nice or similar to a Beyonce. I'm sorry. There's nothing pretty on that girl. Just being completely honest. Nothing's pretty on Meghan Markle. Beyonce is beautiful. She's a queen. And to say that she is the same color as her, you must be crazy. I also have another photo down here. The bottom right shows Eva Marcille next to her with her sister. They're all the same color. And you mean to tell me that Eva Marcille is light brown or light skinned? Light skinned? You really mean to tell me that Eva Marcille is light skinned? Come on now. There is no way she is light skinned. They're all brown skinned, in my opinion. Light skin to me would start with someone like, that one on Blackish. That lady should be the start of light skin. I don't know her name. She's like Diana Ross's daughter. Tracy Ellis Ross. That's her name. Yeah, that's the start of light skin, in my opinion. Cassie. the start of light skin. That's no Beyonce. That's not a Rihanna. That's not a Nicki Minaj. That's not me. That's not Halle Berry. It's no brown skin, light brown skin, or whatever you're talking about, okay? So I thought it was really crazy. You were trying to act like she was white passing. That was the most craziest thing I've ever heard someone try and say Beyonce is white passing. White passing? Dude, what's wrong with you? She's a black woman. She's not mixed. She's none of those things. And I understand her mother is Creole. Mixed race plus black is black. Sorry, that's just how I see it. As was half mixed race, half black. I can never see it any other way. To me, someone similar to Beyonce's color would be like Carrie Hilson, Tyra Banks, Eva Marcel, of course. I just pointed that out. It's a pretty, beautiful cinnamon brown. Beyonce's face shape, too, is very exotic. You know why it's exotic? It's because it's very similar to African people. She has that exotic facial structure, the high cheekbones. That's African. People always try and whiten her beauty and try and wash out her beauty. There's no need to wash out her beauty. She's beautiful just as she is. Well, I consider light skin as like my ex-classmate. My ex-classmate was like Whitney. I said her name. Oops. Well, no one really knows who I'm talking about, but my ex-classmate, basically, she's light skinned. People like her. For example, Mariah Carey, Faith Evans, um, Rashida Jones, Maya Rudolph. Those are light skinned women. Zendaya Coleman is light skinned too. Um, those are real light skinned women. When I think of light skinned women, they have different experiences than a caramel, than a sugar brown, excuse me, than a medium brown skinned person like Angela Bassett. Honestly, being completely honest, I always thought Angela Bassett was dark skinned. That's just me. But that was back when I thought that brown skin was like uh Rihanna's color. But when I was a kid, I was Rihanna's color. I still am, basically. I'm a darker color. And I would consider myself medium brown. I've said this a dozen fucking times. And I always consider myself next to what's her name? Maybe like Halle Berry would be like the darkest part of medium when I was that kid. When I was that young. Sorry. But the reason why was because my cousins are white passing. So that was light skin to me. But it's not, technically, I guess. So most average, like the average black person wants to be called brown skin or whatever. So I guess they're brown skin. Point is, I would never consider Beyonce light skin because I wouldn't even consider Rihanna light skin really, and she's much lighter than her. When we talk about colorism, duh, of course Beyonce has a different experience than a dark skinned woman. That's just the truth, you know. Beyonce has a more similar experience, I'd say, than to the women I'm posting, like Nicki Minaj and Halle Berry. But this idiot was trying to prove that Nicki Minaj and Halle Berry were darker than her, and it's like, I don't see that here. And she looks like she's not tanned. Like, I wouldn't say she's tanned in these photos at all. She looks like her normal complexion. She's just darker, you know? No, a matter of is she brown skin or light brown skin? I've always considered her brown skin. It was just somebody mentioned that her foundation is a little dark. So, I don't know what she is really. But whatever she is, she's obviously not the same color as the average black person. Average black person is a lot darker than her, obviously. Average black person, you know, many of the time they want to be called brown skin. So that's why Beyonce, people like Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and all those people get called light skin. Now, I mean, the difference in experiences with light skinned people and people like Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce is this. The very light skinned people get put as outsiders. They're treated like they're not black. They're not black enough. You know, they get that type of treatment. As long as you have two black parents or black enough parents where one's mixed, even, you're treated like a black person if you're Rihanna's color, Nicki Minaj's color, you know, Beyonce's color. Halle Berry's a little different because she has a white mother, but many people that are her color get treated like they're black. She might be treated a little different when she was a kid and stuff because she had a white mother everybody could see, you know. Point is, a person who is that color is not going to be treated the same as a very light skinned person. They're not going to be called white, for example. I've never seen anyone call, let's even start with men, because men this color get hit harder than women this color. I've never seen a man this color get called white. I've seen men who are yellow called white. You know, you can hear them. They love to crack those light skinned jokes on them often. They love to do it on the yellow bones that are men. They love to crack those jokes on them. Most negative thing I've ever heard anyone say about a man this color, like Nicki Minaj's color, for example, was they said that they were light skinned as if it was dirty or nasty or something happened wrong. Now, she didn't even say anything wrong in that case. She just said light skinned like it was a bad thing or something. That's the only thing I've ever heard anyone that color called negatively. Most of the time, I do notice though, men this color love to tan themselves so then they can look dark. So as if they have something like to prove or something, because they almost act like when they're lighter, like they get some kind of problem happening to them. But I'm just saying that I've never seen as much anti-light skin behavior for these type of people as opposed to yellow bones. And for women, like I said, the type of anti-light skin behavior on a light-skinned woman who's actually yellow is just that she's not black. A woman like this, they're not going to get that. It's more so, in my opinion, more lonesome, honestly, because many of the time these women don't look like the light skin yellow bone type, and they're not accepted by dark skinned people because dark skinned people are holding it down, upset kind of in their little corner over there, trying to say they're not light enough to hopefully attack them, but at the same time, They experience every day how these women are put ahead of them by their black men that are their color that hate themselves, you know. It's no prize to get a self-hating man. It's not. Um, and then, you know, the brown skinned women, they at the time, they have their own complex problem about being not light enough, hating lighter skinned women, trying to put dark skinned women down. I mean, it's a whole different mess out there, and usually you're not really accepted with them either. Point is, I'm just saying that the experience when it comes to colorism is very different. And as far as like shade difference, it's obvious that there's a difference between the people I have on here to the people that are actually light skinned, like, you know, Zendaya Coleman or Faith Evans. You know, there's an obvious difference. Many of the time, people who are that color will also not acknowledge these type of people as light skinned. They'll look at them like, no, they're not light skinned, they're brown. They will be called brown skinned. This is why, like I said, it was like Rihanna's color when I was a kid, and I always considered myself brown skinned next to people who are, you know, white passing or yellow bones, you know. And it's like they wouldn't even have to tell me that. I mean, if you have fucking eyes, you can tell brown is not the same as white or yellow, okay? It's not. A light brown complexion is just not the same. No matter how you want to put too many bright lights on somebody or try and make someone look lighter than what they are or make someone look more tan than what they are, I'm sorry. These people are not the same as yellow bones. They just aren't. I'm not saying that they're dark skinned. I'm not even saying they're brown skinned. I would say most of these people in this photo here are light brown. I would say Beyonce and Eva Marcille and her sister, they are very close to light brown. And they're the lightest complexion of brown skin. So technically they're light brown. If you think of light brown, the way I see it at least, is light brown encompasses all the red bones, and then it encompasses the light end of brown skin because it's light brown, right? So wouldn't that be light brown? Anything lighter than medium brown is light brown. So technically, the people who are basically in the brown skin category that are the light end of brown are still light brown too. But yeah, that's all I have to say here. I'm not saying when it comes to colorism, these people are dark. Their experiences aren't the same as brown skin people. But like I said, their experiences aren't going to be the same as Meghan Markle's. Meghan Markle sometimes doesn't even have to say she's black. So it's just weird that the person said that she's the same color as Meghan Markle. Like, what the heck? Question mark. Like, really? At that, you know, I'm going to come back on here actually and show a photo of her right next to Meghan Markle, just to show a lady. A lady is not at all. Oh yeah, I can actually do it without coming back on. Give me a sec. I'm gonna just post a photo of Beyonce and Meghan Markle together, just to show everyone that obviously they are very, very, very different in complexion. This one's a good one. Okay, I have the photo here. I'm gonna get back on StreamYard and just enter it like normal. All right. Oops, that didn't work. Okay, so you see the photo here. Oh,
That
that
better?
better?
Yeah, anyway, as you can see,
Okay, so as you guys could see there, how the complexion of Meghan Markle in that photo showed what's her name, Beyonce, with the two of them and how they obviously look very different. So I'm just pointing that out here. So quit getting mad at me because I think differently about her complexion. Meghan Markle clearly is not Beyonce's color. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So thanks for listening and goodbye.